Even to the angels in my song. Hello. I feel like that thing. Cha 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 chia chia. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So, well, I guess everybody gone. Let's see if somebody come back. Okay. Hey y'all. So I'm on again tonight. I know. I got 3 videos recorded. I'm editing one tonight, and it's gonna be the Fashion Nova try on haul. I just actually finished doing that one, and then the next one will be the process of me getting this hair to the color it is now. And then after that, it'll probably be a cooking video. But anyway, let's talk about weight loss. Because I talked about how I was feeling this morning. And I just wanted to give you guys the opportunity to ask me whatever you want to ask me. Some of it I may choose not to answer, but I'm going to try to answer as honestly as possible, which is always the best way. Honesty is the best way because y'all know my last name. All y'all got to do is look my ass up on the internet. So yeah. So I have my measurements. These are my measurements right here. My butt is a 35, my waist is a 33, and my hips are a 38. That's where I am right now. About 3 weeks ago, I was a 36. My waist was a 30. Uh, my bust was a 36. My waist was like a 35, and my hips was a 37. So my hips and my butt are getting bigger. That's because of squats, not because I've gained weight there. My waist is smaller, getting smaller, and my bust line is getting smaller, which is the thorax, which is this part right here. So I am losing inches, and that was taken before my cycle, because right now your girl is bloated. I am still losing inches. Sometimes my weight does fluctuate 5 pounds, give or take, depending on like what I eat, how much sodium I'm having, or if I have like a really intense week of working out. This morning when I woke up, I was like 162. The day before that, I was like 155. So I don't really talk about my weight as much because I don't want people to get fixated on the number on the scale, because it will drive you crazy, because the number on the scale can jump at any time. You can look like you're losing weight, and then you get on the scale and you can have 8 pounds. It doesn't necessarily mean you gain weight. It can mean that you gained muscle, because muscle does weigh more than fat. Fat is just it. Muscle is toned and it's in one spot. It's heavier. Fat is kind of just like there, just hanging out. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take that into account. The kind of scale I had in my other bathroom, it tells you weight, your water, muscle, fat. It's not accurate, but it kind of like lets you know what's going on with your body. So I will say it's good to keep up with your measurements. I notice every week something on my body changes. I haven't started doing my arms yet, because I work my arms every day because I'm always doing the kettlebell. So I really don't focus on them as much as I probably should, but that's going to be my goal next week, is to focus on arms and shoulders a little bit more. So what's the biggest thing for me is some days I work out early in the morning. I get up, I have all the energy, I wake out early, and then some days I don't want to get out of bed. And then I'm forced to work out at night in the living room. Doing workout videos on YouTube. Like there's one video I do, it's like a 3 mile walk. Sometimes I'll go walking late at night. I'll drag my husband with me, and then I'll work out at home. I'll do crunches, lunges, floor exercises. As y'all know, my husband's in the military, so he was an AIT instructor at one point, so he knows how to work out. And let me tell you, I would rather just go to the gym than to do those type of workouts. They work every part of your body, but you be so goddamn sore the next morning. Jesus Christ. So even when I don't feel like working out, I still do it. I usually try to get 5 days in a week. Sometimes I get 4, sometimes I get 5. I sometimes I'm hard on myself if I don't at least get 4 days, but I try to get anywhere from 25 to 30 miles of walking. I try to get 5 miles in a day walking, but now I've upped it to 6 miles a day. So I do a lot of walking, and not all of that is walking. Some of it is running because I'm trying to get my body in a I'm trying to get back into jogging because that's something I really enjoyed when I was younger, and I'm actually getting a lot better with it. So some days I'll walk 2 laps and I'll run 3 on the track. And it just depends. We have 2 tracks here. We have an aerosol track, which is 2 miles. It's all the way around. And then we have a smaller traditional track, which is 4 times around as a mile. So sometimes I'll walk 3, I'll run 3, I'll walk 2, I'll run 3. Sometimes I can run 4 laps and do a whole mile. So it just depends. Oh, thank you, honey. I'm trying. It's not easy, y'all. I come on here and I try to be honest with y'all about everything that I'm doing. Like I said, I'm at a point to where I'm like 98, sometimes between 98 95% completely plant-based vegan. I'm still transitioning. Sometimes I have to live my life and things just don't work out, honey. But it's never anything that's just like, oh my God, I can't believe you ate that. It's definitely not the cow or the pig or the rabbit or anything like that. It just might be a little sweet or something, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get there. If I could just get away from fish, the flounder, the fresh flounder from the Gulf Coast is going, whoo, take your girl out. So it's been, it's a journey. Life's a journey. And I really didn't understand that until I went on a 10-day water fast. And then I decided to tell YouTube and all of y'all about my medical issues. And then I decided to go vegan. It's been a journey. Am I happy with the journey? Yes, very much so. Do I have good days? Yes. Do I have bad days? Yes, yes, and yes. Do I lay down and wallow about it? No. And I was reading this article, and the article was talking about how to deal with certain situations in life, how to put a time cap on it. And I quote, Beyonce says that she gives herself, when something goes wrong or bad, she gives herself 1 day to wallow in it and to feel bad about it, and then she pushed that shit out of the way. So that is definitely something that I have been using. Like if I'm not happy with something, I give myself time to think about it, to be upset with it. If there's nothing I can do to change it, then I drop that in the trash, honey. That could be a person, that could be clothes, that could be anything. I give myself a certain amount of time to deal with the bullshit, and then that's it. That has really helped me a lot. I have to find, life update. I gotta find a new therapist. My therapist. Good evening. How you doing? My therapist has medically retired. So your girl's on the hunt for a new shrink, okay? You know I got to go talk to somebody. So yeah, that's something I'm dealing with right now. Cause once you get a therapist or a psychiatrist, you know what I'm saying? Your therapist knows you. You done talked about certain things. You don't got to rehash them. They kind of know. When you got to get a new one, you got to go back and rehash it. So that's the level of my stress right now. I got to find another therapist. And I'm not afraid to say I am a Black woman with a little bit of touch of Asian who go talk to somebody so I don't have to kill nobody in their sleep or hit nobody with no car. You know what I'm saying? Or make a sweet potato pie. So I gotta go talk to somebody. But no, talking to a therapist is healthy. I'm not going to therapy to keep from hurting people. I'm going to therapy to work on myself. And that's why I've been in therapy for so long, because I know that I have a lot of issues because I did not have the best childhood. So yeah, that's another thing that's going on. So like I was saying this morning, if you guys tuned in this morning, I was really being hard on myself because I gained some water weight. And I knew that it was water weight, but I could see how it had affected my body. So I was going to initially do a review on some clothes that I purchased from Fashion Nova. Hey, how you doing, honey? You back again? So I was initially supposed to do the video yesterday, after I got through with my hair, but I was feeling a little down because I was a little puffy, and I put on my new little Fashion Nova dress to try it on. And I was like, okay, you still in the medium, girl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So this morning, I got myself together after I got off with y'all. Red dress? Oh, not the Johnny. Put on your red dress and slip on your high heels. Y'all didn't think I knew that, did it? I'm about to be 35, y'all. So I was feeling a little down. So I decided today, when I got home and after I made dinner, that I was gonna go ahead and do the Fashion Nova try on haul video. And I did it. And I'm going to edit it and put it up in the morning. I'm going to edit it as soon as I get off here with y'all. My main reason for coming on here is to say that no journey is easy. It has not been easy. It has turned my life upside down. Some days I question if I'm making the right decision by becoming a vegan or trying to go on this vegan journey. I'm scared that it won't last and the weight will come back. I'm always afraid that I'm going to do something wrong and the weight's going to come back, or I'm not going to be able to lose it. But I have learned that it's all just negative things that I've heard over the years about myself. Growing up as a child, like when I was this small, in my late teens, I was considered fat. And my late teens, this was considered fat. I was called fat. I was called bad built. I was ridiculed about my body. And I worked out and I did feel good. I didn't feel too bad about it at sometimes because I would put on next to nothing, honey. But I just always had issues with my body because I was always told that I was bad built or I was fat. Even at times when I was not fat, I was called fat. And I had a family member who tortured me religiously up until the day she died, y'all, about my body. And I had a poor self-image because of it. And when I would have moments where I would snap on her and I was a child because she was older, people would often tell me that I needed to respect her because she was an adult. And even if she was wrong, I shouldn't say anything. And a lot of times she would just put it off as if she was playing, but she was really doing it to be malicious. And as I got older, I started to realize it was nothing wrong with my body. It was something wrong with her because she was really tall and thin and she really didn't have any curves. She was kind of like slinky, she wasn't very shapely or anything. And anything that was attractive about me, she would make me feel weird about. And then her friends, it's like they would just take pleasure in torturing me about my skin tone, about having stretch marks. I've always had stretch marks, y'all. Weird things like when I would be afraid to because our door was kind of like rickety in the house. And I would be afraid to go in the bathroom and take baths because she would literally blackmail me, y'all, and tell me that she saw me in the bathroom playing with myself and touching myself. and that she was going to tell my grandfather and the rest of the family. And I would wait until she would leave home or when because of the things that she would do. She would literally watch me like a hawk. And anything that I did, she would make sexual. So I had self-esteem issues. I had problems with my body. Like I can remember still being a virgin and being accused of having sex because I had a yeast infection and I didn't know what was going on. And it got so bad because I was so scared to say anything that I ended up almost being hospitalized and put on antibiotics because it had gotten so bad. And my grandfather was really upset at me because I didn't say anything. But I was that way because I had been so traumatized about my body and her telling people that I was having sex and that I was sexually active when I was, and I was always being accused of having sex or having sexual behavior at a very young age when I wasn't. So anytime something changed on my body or if my breast grew or anything, I would feel really subconscious. And this followed me over into adulthood. I was literally scared to go to the gynecologist because I thought that only people who had STDs went to the gynecologist. And I really had to get out of that mindset. And it took me till I was like 22 to know that women have problems down there and it doesn't mean that you have an STD. And then I was very terrified of getting an STD or getting anything because, as you guys know, my mother died of AIDS. So it has traumatized me. And back then, I wasn't an emotional eater, I was a drinker. I would drink a lot. Um, When I tell you I would drink a lot, I would drink a lot and still get up and go to school and work. And I would get really high. Like I was high as hell because I didn't have no peace in the house I was living in until my grandfather put my cousin out, basically. So I had no peace in the house. So I stayed high. I was lit as hell. And that's how I dealt with my life then. So well, yeah, I know I look good now, but that was things that happened to me as a child. So as a young teenager, and as a child. So I always, in the back of my mind, kind of had poor self image. When I look at me, I don't look like the rest of my family. Um, Me and my siblings are among the lightest in our family. And me and my oldest sister, our dad is biracial. Most of the people in my family for a long time thought that my dad was black and white. And they would do really cruel thing to us, tell us we got asses like white women. When I seen white women with fat asses, um, I got a lot of Asian features, which some people on my mom's side do have slanted eyes. That's why I happen to be a little bit more Asian than what my dad dropped in the bucket um, from my DNA test. So I got a lot of features that a lot of people in my family didn't get. The only thing I didn't get from my dad was his hair texture, honey. My hair is rough, okay? I got that. I got that kinky, okay? But I was I was just tortured for my skin, like being lighter. Yeah, I didn't even consider myself to be that light. Um, I got called a red fucker. I hated my skin for a long time. I just wanted to be dark skinned. My mother was very dark. Um, and I always had like a thing for dark skin. I'm surprised my husband is my complexion. Um, because I was fascinated with dark skin. I did not like being a light skinned or red bone or yellow woman because I had been told that it was not attractive. Some people have complexes about being dark skinned. They want to be light skinned. I was the total opposite. I used to foam over the lusciousness of dark skin, honey. And that's just because I was made to feel like being lighter was a crime. Hey, how you doing? Everybody. I mean, I got one under my family who is my complexion. Okay, and maybe two or three other cousins, but mostly everybody else is a little bit darker than me or darker. They have the most beautiful skin. They don't get bumps or anything. I always had bad acne, and I'm looking at all these beautiful dark skinned women. They got this smooth skin. They got these dark eyes. All my aunts have beautiful hair. They cut their hair and do different things now. And I don't look like any of them. I didn't look like my damn mama. People be like, "That's your mama?" I mean, because she had three little light skinned babies with slanted eyes. So I had a lot of things at a young age that I didn't realize until I was in my 30s, late 20s, that had affected the way that I saw myself. And even though people have always told me that I was pretty attractive because I was always called fat, even when I was at my smallest, I still felt fat. Or even when people was like, "Oh, your skin tone is so beautiful, it has a nice red hue," I was like, "Ugh, that's ugh," you know what I'm saying? And I like dark skin, I like dark meat. And it was just crazy. And all of it was self hate. And then getting depressed and getting upset and just doing things like I ate myself. Actually, no, I haven't. Mm-mm. No, I haven't noticed anything. He thinks he's always thought I was hot. I was smaller when we got married. Um, but no, he thinks I'm hot. To him, my personality is sexy, and y'all only get to see Goofy Bam, honey. I am something else. I can tell y'all some things that blow y'all mind. Make your man come home and drop the whole paycheck off. Ooh, let me shut my mouth. Look, they don't call me Bam for nothing. Okay? I've had men stalk me and bust the windows out my car. Okay? I've had real life stalkers, y'all. I've had ex-boyfriends I've had to have locked up, honey, okay? I've had to get warrants, okay? I've been some men turned to complete bitches. Small or large. Okay? Y'all okay, I didn't have my windows completely bust out. I didn't have one bringing to my house, dangling me over the steps. Okay, because he was like, he ain't letting go. Honey, I didn't have one sit outside. When I was living with my daddy, would drive around the block and wait at my job. Honey, this Bam is something serious. I have had some stalkers. Okay? I didn't have a lot of stalkers. In fact, I had a judge tell me whatever I'm doing. When I was living in Fayetteville, the judge told me whatever I'm doing, I need to stop because he was tired of seeing me come in his courtroom getting restraining orders. Seriously. Okay? So, in that sense, I I'm a bad girl. How about that? Well, no, I haven't noticed any changes. My life is still good. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I make dinner, take a shower, and I go to bed. And then sometimes I wake up, make breakfast, take a shower, and go back to bed. Or Sometimes I make lunch and go back to bed. We'll just leave it at that. But no, the sex has not changed. The amount of it has not changed. I'm just a little bit more flexible. That's about it. I'm doing the pretzel again. Keep it spicy. But no, that hasn't changed. One thing I can say that has changed is um I have more energy. Yeah, I got more energy for it though. I ain't getting no cramps. My knees ain't getting no more. That has changed. Um, but yeah, that's probably pretty much that's the only thing. Like I have more like I'm down all the time. Um, any more questions? We're gonna end up calling this Bam After Dark. But no, the weight loss has affected a lot of things. Like it's affected the way people treat me. I find well, men have always been nice to me. Because I do find that I do have a very friendly, attractive face. Even at my heaviest, I still kind of had kind of like an hourglass type figure, which a lot of men are attracted to. So men have always opened doors for me or been nice to me. Because when I'm out, I'm very ladylike. I don't talk a lot. I'm very polite. I say yes, sir, no, sir, thank you. I kind of like wait for men to open the door for me. So that attention, male attention, has definitely gone up. But I live on a military base and there's a lot of whores. So, of course, men are going to give you attention if you're a nice looking woman. They don't care if you got on a ring or not, and vice versa. If a man is good looking woman, they're going to give him attention. Um, my husband he get hit on all the time. In front of me, honey. In front of me. So I'll tell y'all what happened today. Okay, so I wore this dress today. And it kind of like has a little peephole in the front. It ties up. You guys will see it in the haul, but it's really sexy. And it's got a little peekaboo. I wore it to a little ceremony. I was feeling a little thottish today, but it ties up and it kind of like cups your boobs. And then it's got a little peekaboo. And I had this big hair, this the makeup I had on, and some stilettos. And when I walked in, this man said, "Can I help you find where you're going? Can I talk to you?" And I'm like, "I'm looking for my husband." Okay, his ass off right there. And there go my husband standing up in the front like this. Cause he already know that this guy's hitting on me. But I mean, he was cool about it. He didn't get mad. He kind of just laughed it off. And I walked up to the front. Men don't care. Men don't care about stretch marks unless they like men. Real men don't care about stretch marks. They don't care about booty dimples. You have a few that care, but when you got the lights off, they don't care. They really don't. And if they care too much, then you need to go find you somebody who can ride the roller coaster. Okay? Don't get on the ride if you can't handle the curves. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because some women got a lot to love. And you got to be able to take them curves, honey. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to get on that roller coaster and hold on. Or your ass to get flung off. But that's probably the only thing different. Yeah. That's it. And I pretty much, I'm around the house most of the time. So, any other questions? got all these clothes up here. Ooh. Let me charge. I'm just saying. Yes, I can show y'all the stuff my shoes. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do some of those when I go see Frida. Frida has a small kitchen, y'all, but I'm going to be teaching her how to cook some vegan dishes because she eats meat, but she doesn't eat a lot of meat and she's really interested. So I'm going to be doing a lot of videos when I'm there. Also, I'm going to do another video on my my vegan hygiene routine, y'all. My routine has changed. I don't use a lot of stuff on my body no more. In fact, after I finish this, my favorite dish right now to prepare is I love vegan tacos. Like I like tacos. I love vegan taco salad. That's my favorite thing right now. What else? Um, my favorite restaurant right now is Chipotle. I love Chipotle. What else? Oh, I have a vegan barbecue chicken pizza. You use cauliflower. I am gonna do that video tomorrow. That's one of my favorite dishes to eat. And I like to eat raw broccoli and just a little bit of Italian dressing, raw broccoli, and cucumbers. That's something I like to eat. What else? I like vegan meatloaf, black bean meatloaf. That's another one of my favorite dishes I like. And Spanish rice. I love vegan Spanish rice. What else? Quinoa. I love quinoa. I like to make a spinach pesto quinoa, and then I'll put like mushrooms. I'll use like shiitake mushrooms, onion, bell pepper, green and yellow, and then I'll do like some spinach and tomatoes and kind of like saute it all together and put it on top of the quinoa. It's so delicious. Another thing I like to eat that I make a staple every week is black eyed pea salad because it's full of protein. It has black beans, um, black eyed peas. What else? Black eyed peas, black beans, corn, and just whatever else you want to put in it. So I do eat a lot of that. Oh, thanks, Sanders. Sanders, I'm trying. Today was a full beat, y'all. So y'all know once I put my makeup on, I knew I had to do a video. I do have some I'm working on, but I'm trying to convert a lot of my old recipes into vegan recipes. And y'all, the vegan butter is actually pretty good. So I'm gonna definitely do a vegan biscuit because you use shortening, and shortening is not animal product. And then I have vegan butter now, so I'm probably gonna do like some pies for the holidays. I'm gonna see how they work out with cakes. Country Cock just actually released a plant-based butter. It's not margarine, so I'm definitely gonna be checking into that. What recipe are you talking about? Bean pie would be nice. I never even tried a bean pie, but from what I hear, the bean pie that people find on the internet is not the same bean pie as the Brothers of Islam be pushing. I've had their bean pie, and that motherfucker is delicious, okay? But the one that you find on the internet is really not the same bean pie. So they don't give the recipe out. Black eyed pea salad. Okay. I think I have a live video on the black eyed pea salad, but I need to do a real video on it, so I'm probably gonna do one on it. So yeah. But it's really delicious. And you know, some of these people down here in the South, y'all know we just make up names to give it stuff, right? So some people call it redneck caviar. It's got a lot of different names, but that was the craziest one I ever heard. Like redneck caviar, black eyed pea salad. I was like, wait, what is that? But yeah, what else? I think that's it. So I did the Fashion Nova. I'm editing that one tonight. I already have another video in the editing thing. I'm gonna save it and push it back, but I'm editing the Fashion Nova one tonight because it's a really short, easy video. It's not a lot of clips and edits. The one with the hair, even without editing it, it's like 20 minutes long, but I know when I cut it down, it's probably gonna be like 18, 16 minutes. And then the install gonna be sped up. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot of different things. Right now, y'all in the bathroom in the hallway because I am in the process of putting my office together. So you guys will be getting, hopefully by the time I get back, I can get it finished maybe a week or two when I get back from my trip. What else is going to be happening? Well, I'm going to be doing CrossFit starting in September, because I don't feel like I can take my body any further. I feel like I need professional help now. So the best way to learn how to work out and start implementing different things, because I don't really feel like I want a personal trainer, because I feel like personal trainers only train you enough and then you have to keep constantly going back to them, and it becomes a vicious cycle, and sometimes you don't get what you want with a personal trainer. Sometimes they try to build your body how their body is built, and all the personal trainers around here look like men. So I don't want a muscular physique. I kind of want to just be really toned, have a couple muscles popping here and there, but I want to be toned and I want to be light. I don't want to be muscle heavy. Okay, I'm not trying to be like, you're handsome. Okay. But I just want to be, you know, I'm not trying to get like a, I'm not, I just want to be healthy, and I want my body to look healthy, and I don't want to have any more cosmetic surgery, y'all. So if I can do something like this right here, which I know this is right here, there's really nothing I can do about this. It's probably gonna swing a little, hang a little. It's whatever. I'm not really worried about my stomach. I have stretch marks, but I really don't think my stomach is going to do anything too bad. I don't think it's going to drag that much. My thighs, thick thighs save lives. That's what I was told. Let me know if y'all know something different. But that's pretty much it. Y'all gonna probably in the next couple days be seeing this bathroom a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got my computer set up because I was going through the names and the dresses and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Any more questions? I was on the phone with my sister earlier. Chloe is so cute. My stinker poo. We finally found pills. My next water fast is probably going to be, I'm probably going to start it on the 19th of August, because I'm not going to do it when I'm traveling, and then I have a wedding on the 17th that I'm doing, a wedding reception. So it'll probably be on the 19th. I may fast 2 or 3 days when I get to Virginia, because when I travel, I tend to have a lot of fluid on me. And, you know, I'll be just coming off my menstrual. So I don't want to have a lot of like fluid on me. So I may fast for 3 days. when I get to Virginia. And then, I'll resume my regular vegan diet. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. How do y'all like the curly hair though? I like it. I feel like it's kind of Shaka Khan-esque. Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my goodness. Thanks. I think this is gonna be my new style for a while. I feel for you. Mm-hmm. I think I know how Shaka Khan do her shoulders like this, and she go, I feel for you. Mm-hmm. I think I love you. Mm-hmm. Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. Yo, Shaka Khan fine. And back in the day, ooh, when she was tell me something good, Shaka Khan was up. Shaka, 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 boom, boom. You 27? What? Okay. No, I'm not. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta get my makeup off. Take a shower. Tie this hair. Put these clothes up. And get some rest because I got a long day tomorrow. I'm gonna try to film at least 3 videos tomorrow. So yeah, I love y'all. Oh, thanks, honey. Hey y'all, do y'all see this name right here, Popcorn Kit? Take y'all ass over there. Her voice is so, I forgot to tell you, your voice is so soothing. Like, I was so relaxed. I really didn't want to work out that day, but I was walking. I was like, damn, I'm gonna go get back in my car. And then I came across your video. It popped up in my notifications because you had sent me the channel and I looked you up and I had subscribed. So y'all go over to the Popcorn Kit. I think I did mention it in my video earlier today. Y'all go over there. I know y'all gonna watch this video. Not really. I didn't. Breast reduction helped that. Go over to Popcorn Kit channel, y'all. She gave some really good inspirational advice the other morning. She was reading it from a book, but it was really helpful. Her voice is so soothing and she's absolutely cute. So y'all go over and check her channel out. I think she was at like 9 subscribers or something. Go over and check her out. Subscribe. Let's try to get her to like 50 to 100 in the next week or so. We can support each other over here. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I'm gonna take off my face, take off my jewelry, and she's at 9. So y'all go over there and get her to anywhere between 50 and 100. 100 would be great. But y'all go that way and support her. Let's get her to 1,000 so she can monetize and get her minutes up. So, with that being said, I love y'all. Everybody have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. Don't get too drunk. You're welcome, honey. Don't get too drunk. Get a little bit. And don't drink and drive. What's wrong with y'all? But I love you guys, and I'll see y'all later. I got to put this hair up, y'all. I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. I'm so sleepy, y'all. I'll see you soon. I'm about to take up my face and put up my hair and wash my... All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.